Welcome, good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. I hope you're well. My name is Afsana. I am the co-founder for UK Bright Education. Today, as you can see from the title, let's see what the title is. The title is UK Master Scholarships 2025 in business and in other related fields. Okay, it's not just business because there's just so many degrees I can talk forever and ever, but we've got quite a few available for June. So I'm really talking to students who've got their fees ready, their documents ready, and they're ready for getting admission. Terms and conditions apply. We can get admission as quickly as 48 hours. Okay, so I am talking to students who are super ready, as in for June, because honestly, sometimes story time. Sometimes I do get students say, "Ma, I want to come as soon as possible." So then, how do you look after them? So I'm very happy to say, specifically for June, I think for me it's a bit late for us, to be honest, but we're happy to help you with June. We're still open for June, and we're happy to help you, and that's why we're having this presentation. It's a bit late, I know it's a bit late, but let's start. So basically, that's the whole point of today. UK Bright Education, we are a international student educational consultancy. We're based in the UK. We are direct partners with certain UK universities, and the purpose of our company is to help international students to get a UK university admission. The purpose of today's webinar is just to help for those who are really super ready for June. If you are, stay tuned. If you're not, I'll see you at the next video. So that's the plan. So today I'm going to mention the universities that we're actually going to talk about. So one of them is BPP University, University of Kent, University of Dundee, and Bangor University. So those are the ones that I'll be talking about today. So if they're of interest, great. If they're not, okay, right, you get my point. Right, so basically today we're going to talk about why would you like to study business at all? What's the whole point? Well, it's not just business as well. The course which I'm going to promote is actually business, accounting and finance, and psychology. Why study business? Why in the UK? Because of global recognition. Okay. Sad story. Just 1 hour ago, some students, they gave me their documents from their home country. I'm not going to mention the names of all universities, but there's one particular university in one particular country where even though the university is a graduate with a degree, certain universities in the UK will not accept that particular university. Okay, it's just the way things are. Some universities accept, some don't. So what I'm trying to say is if you graduate from a UK university, that is one benefit, that you do get global recognition if you're studying business or accounting and finance and psychology, for example. Also, there is a high demand for skilled professionals. So if you are a skilled professional and then you're doing a master's on top of your experience, you will be in high demand because experience really counts in the UK. If you end up doing a degree in business, for example, where you don't have any experience in that field, it's quite difficult to get a job, post-study, after post-graduation. So it's very important that there is a demand. I'm going to reiterate, there is a demand for highly skilled professionals with a British degree because their prospects post-study, post-graduation, very strong prospects. In the UK, we do value experience. Honestly, we do. Also, the whole point of studying these particular courses is that you have the benefit of gaining scholarships, whether it's for direct masters or whether it's for the pre-masters pathway. So we will ease you into really top-notch universities, and that's why we're doing this webinar. My daughter's going, yes, UK? Bye. Okay, bye. That's my daughter leaving for university. Right, I hope that makes sense. So let's see what we have. So I'm going to upload, as you can see, this is live. There's no editing involved. I just like to talk as I'm going along because that's what I do. So as you can see, you've got the logos. There's 4 logos here. So we are partners for these universities, and we're here to help you to get admission for June intake. So we're here for June. So we're really excited to help you. So let me show you where it is. Okay, so available scholarships. We've talked about that, so I need to move on. I should have shown you this PowerPoint before, right? As you can see, I'm not very organized here, but that's okay. Right, so I'm going to crack on with the first university in question, and that's BPP University. Yay! They're great. Okay, so the 2 campuses is Manchester and London. You can tell why I'm excited. You'll know why in a minute. So they've got 2 campuses. One is in Manchester. If you support Manchester City United, that's the best place to be. Or London. So if you support any football team in London, that's the best place. Forget the football. They've got 2 options. You've got 2 options. So you've got that. They do have scholarships for their degrees, for masters. Their academic requirement is a 2nd class lower. So these are the courses. Number 1, management, project management, hospitality management, human resources management, data analytics, digital marketing, and one more which I can't remember. So those are the courses. If there's anything of any of those subjects which you're interested in, their fee is, I believe, £13,700. That's the lowest we can do at the moment. The initial deposit is £4,000. The rest of the fee you pay after enrollment in 4 installments every 2 months. So it works out to be £2,470 every 2 months. So you pay in the 2nd month, then the 4th month, then the 6th month, then the 8th month. After that, chillax. After that, you can take it easy, okay? Because you have a 12-month course, 12-month visa. There's no credibility interview for this one. You just have a credibility questionnaire, pre-CAS questionnaire. Offer letters only take 48 hours. There's one particular university where they don't accept their qualifications for degree, but apart from that, they accept most universities, and that's it. The only stipulation is data analytics, where they'll need a 2-1. Okay, but you can be accepted for upper credit HND. You can be accepted for 3rd class with PGD for these courses for direct masters. For example, you're thinking, my goodness, these are really good courses. I want that as well, but I don't have the qualifications. We do have extended masters in project management and management. Okay, there'll be a longer course, 15 months. Initial deposit is the same, payment plan is the same, but it's slightly higher because it's a longer course. If you want more information, you know where we are. There's my details at the bottom. Just email us or DM us, comment, whatever you want. Just if you want more clarification for BPP, let us know. We're happy to help you because we have got June intake. Oh, by the way, for June intake, my friends, for BPP University, they've already announced that they want the CAS deadline will be middle of April. Okay, so if you've got your proof of funds ready, the CAS request deadline for June intake is middle of April, May, June. Sorry, April, May, June. So it'll be middle of May. It'll be middle of May. If that sounds like you, great. If that doesn't sound like you, that's okay. Another good thing about BPP University is that they have intakes every single month. So they've got one in March, but it's too late for you guys. April, it's a bit late for March, for April people now. April, May, June, July, August. Okay, so they do have intakes every single month. For example, if you say to me, Ma, I can't meet this target, I can't meet this deadline, can you push me to the next deadline? We're happy to do that. I just let my account manager know. I'll show a picture of him so you know who he is. And then I'll just tell him, look, this student can't make it for a particular intake. Can you push them to the next one? And they can. It's a roll-on contract. Roll-on intake, not contract. Right, next one is Kent University. Woohoo! Right, I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to make it smaller so you can see. This is a picture of me going to Kent University. And let's see. Can you see? I'm just here. I don't know if you can see my mouse, but I'm on the far left. The girl with the purple hijab. And my account manager is just behind me, Samir. And we have Emily. So this is a picture of all us agents visiting Kent. So whenever I get the opportunity, I do actually visit the university. The reason being, I really want to know what the university is like so I can advise you better. That's the whole point. Okay, it's not fancy. It was raining. It was a cold day, but I thought, no, we have to think about our students. It is best to see the university yourself. And then I know what to talk about. I know what kind of plus points and minus points there are for a university. So that's what I did. Right, so let's talk about Kent. Okay, they do have an intake for pre-masters leading to masters. My goodness, their scholarships is really, really good for Kent. Kent is in Greater London. So pre-masters leading to masters, basically, if you've got a HND, whether upper or low credit doesn't matter, but HND, if you've got a HND or if you've got a 3rd class degree, I would advise you to do pre-masters leading to masters, longer visa, longer CAS. Dependents not allowed for this one. We've got a variety of courses in business, but basically if you are a 3rd class holder, let me just double think. Yeah, so you've got so one is 2 terms, one is 1 term. 1 term is the cheaper one, so £5,500. That's for third class holders. For HND holders, it's 2 terms, which is 6 months, £6,500. What's the difference? You need to think about this. What's the difference? If you're a HND holder, you come here for 6 months for pre-masters. So you start your masters in January. If you're a third class holder, you do the pre-masters for 3 months, and then you start your masters in September. Okay, so this fee is just for pre-masters. That's all I'm going to say. It's a really heavy scholarships has been put on to this, and you have progression scholarship. Once you've done really well on the pre-masters, the university will actually give you a really good scholarship. It's called a progression scholarship. I think it's around up to £5,000 if you do really well. So that's something worth thinking about. They've got a variety of courses, but that's the fee. Payment plan is you pay half of it before CAS. So half of 5,500 is £2,250 if you're a third class holder before CAS, and the other £2,250 you pay by enrollment. So you have to be fully paid before start of the class. For HND holders, you pay £3,250 before CAS and £3,250 by enrollment. Does that make sense? If I'm going too fast, tell me. If I'm going too slow, tell me, because I need to know. Right, let's go to the next one. Well, hey, Dundee University. Yes, we've got one in Scotland. So again, I visited Scotland, and you can see as a member of staff who was showing around the biological sciences department. So that's just a selfie that I took when I was in Dundee University. Great university. I have no idea what's so special about that place. I have been told once people live in Dundee, they don't leave. What is going on? It's such a nice place. It's more social compared to, let's say, places like London, where life is very busy, very fast. There, people actually say hello to you. They do have mosques. They do have halal food. If you're a Muslim, for example, with regards to faiths, they've got prayer rooms for all faiths. Very, very multicultural. It's not as busy as Edinburgh. So you're still in England. It's in Scotland. They've got really good courses in pre-masters. Honestly, your brain will explode if you knew what they are. I'm just summarizing the webinar today. But if you just do a consultation call with us, it'll be me. If you do a consultation call, I'm happy to explain what we have for pre-masters. It's unbelievable. The course is unbelievable. You'll just go, oh my goodness, too much choice. So let me talk about the fees. Again, it's for third class holders and for HND holders. So if you've got that, you do the pre-masters first, then you do the masters. So if you're a third class holder, it's £5,500. Heavy scholarships have been applied here. It would have been more, but that's how much it is. So you only pay half of it before CAS, the other half by enrollment. For HND holders, it's a 6-month pre-master, then the master's is 18-month visa. You pay half of that before CAS and the other half by enrollment. Am I making any sense? I don't know, but I'll carry on. Okay, right. Next one is Bangor University. Yay, Wales, need to go there. Bangor University, if you're watching, hello, please invite me. Right, so basically there we've got a variety of courses. So here we go. We've got business, we've got accounting and finance and psychology. Their fee is, as you can see, is £6,500 for the 1 term for third class holders and £8,000 for 2 term for HND holders. So can you see, it depends on where you want to go. Every university is not suitable for everybody. Okay, so the whole point of this webinar is to give you the options. There is a lot to take in. I understand. Pause, digest, and then keep watching. That's what you can do. Does that make sense? Let's see if it does. With regards to the fees, let me tell you, because honestly, story time, consultation calls, do you know what students tell me? They say to me, Ma, this is my budget. This is the minimum I can pay for my initial deposit. What do you have? So I have lots of different universities under our wing with different initial deposits. So we're happy to talk about it, but not direct. You need to share your documents. Let me look at your qualifications, and we have to match your qualifications, your background, your motivation to what is available. There's a lot to think about, but that's our job, and I love doing that, as you can see. I don't know if you can tell, that's what I like to do. So at Bangor, it's £6,500, so you pay half of it before CAS, third class holders, and HND holders, you pay half of it. So £8,000, half of that, 4,000, and the other half you pay by enrollment. So if you've got family in Wales, near Bangor, that's probably a good one for you. Okay. A lot of students, story time again, a lot of students say, Mark, can I study in this city? Can I study near here because I have family? So we have to consider that as well, because my friends, family is important, especially in emergencies. That's when family does come into play. They're very, very important. Right. Okay. So how do you apply? First of all, you need to know what in terms of eligibility. I've told you about that for every single university, not for all of them, just for the 4. Can you see the logo on there? Just for the 4 now. So as you can see, there's a lot to think about. Don't worry, that's why we're here. Just email me or DM us, and we're happy to proceed from there. Our service is fully free. We will not charge you for our services. So you need to think of the university. You need to think of which program you want to go to. There's so many. For each university, there's just so many. Scholarships, remember, to be eligible, there are deadlines. We have a CAS request deadline for your CAS. So your proof of funds, your bank balance has to be ready by a particular date. This is very last minute, but if your money is in the bank, then this is probably a good time to DM us if you want to study in the UK. And plus we can give you the guidance. That's the whole point. Because if you're not ready for June, you can come for another intake. But if you don't talk to us, we won't know. So that's the plan. Does that make sense? Okay, let's see. Have I got another slide? Oh, okay, I do have another slide. So basically, here we go. You've got my email address is info@ukbrighteducation.com. DM us. We are here to give you the guidance. Like I said, CASs are limited for every intake. It's not unlimited. They have limited number of CAS. So that's why they do have a deadline. So if you really want to have a go at studying in the UK, just let us know. That's the whole point. Right, I'm going to call it a day. That's a lot of university that I went through. I hope I haven't confused you. If I have, that's okay. Just DM us. Until next time, my friends, take care. No, not until the next video, actually. Until the next video, my friends, take care. DM us if we can help you. Take care. Bye-bye. Assalamu alaikum. Allah Hafiz.